These are Pioneer knee sleeves. So the size is right here. These are folded in half. They're super thick. They're legal for competition. They're stiff. You fold them in half, and I'll show you how you put them on later. But the white tag goes in front of the shin. So sometimes I lift in my Converse by Chucks, but for competition, I'm gonna lift in my weightlifting shoes. So I'm gonna train in my weightlifting shoes now for the next couple weeks for competition. So weightlifting shoes, I also call them squat shoes. Solid base, has a raised heel, so you can have less flexibility in your ankle. This gives you a little bit more depth, and it takes some of the pressure and the strain off your lower back. So when you lift with an elevated heel, depending on your lifting style, this helps out a lot. So before you put on your weightlifting shoes or your squatting shoes, you put on your sleeves, and I'll show you why later, because these things are just as good as wraps. They are super tight. They give you a lot of support out of the hole. Probably add like 30% to your squat because you get a good spring right out of that hole. It also protects your knee a lot, your patella tendon. And I only wear this, I'll keep them here until I get to my top set. Like competition, I only lift my top sets with that on, same with my belt. So this is my last warm-up set. It's a warm-up set, and then I do 3 work sets after my warm-up set, and then I do 3, I call it first set last, which would be like neurological training, neural drive training, where I do 3 reps with like 70% of my reps, or max weight for 3 reps with 30 seconds in between. But anyways, treat every single time you approach this like you're at a powerlifting meet. So this is the platform. You're not allowed on a platform until they say the platform is ready. So they say the platform ready, you're gonna approach it. After I get the bar up, and I'm gonna brace prior to bringing the bar up, and I only take 3 steps back. So that's the best way to do it in my opinion. Take 1 step straight back with your left leg, open up your right, open up your left, brace your core, and they're gonna give you the command to squat. You'll come up after you hit depth, and then they're gonna give you the command to rack. So I'm gonna do 5 reps first. So again, I approach it, platform's ready, same way. I always put my right hand on first, my left hand on second. I take a deep breath and shove it into my back. I try to take my elbows and pull them back and down, bracing my upper back. The better you brace your upper back and open your chest, the more air you put out and down. You wanna brace out. Always brace out. Platform ready. Come up. Get your grips. The harder you squeeze that bar, the more connection you have. Take it into your back. Rack. Rack. Come off, pause, and then leave your platform. Always pause. First work set, a few things to mention on your squat. When you go to squat, when you're going down, your hands are squeezed on the bar. Squeeze the bar so you can't move your hands, but pull your hands apart at the same time. harder you're pushing the bar apart on your back, less likely you're going to pitch forward. So just something to work on. So first work set's 225. My second work set's 245. My third work set for today is 285. Every week I'll ramp up. So I don't wear a belt right now. You can wear a belt if you want, but I'm going to wear a belt on my last knee. So then I grip it the same way. Get under the bar. Rack. Easy peasy. Second work set, 245 for 5. Put my belt on. Now, some people wear the belt low. I like to wear my belt. Right there's my floating rib. So I wear my belt against the floating rib. Because when you're bracing, I'm bracing downward, down and out. So your diaphragm is right here. You're pushing your diaphragm down and out, all around the belt. My wife's gonna spot me on this, right? That's a good brace. The belt's there to brace. Yep, 2 for 8 again. If I get 8, I'm gonna feel good. So the Pioneer knee sleeves are folded in half, white tags in the front. These are wrist straps for weightlifting. So you take them apart, take them. I'll need help getting them off, just not help getting them on. I think. It's only the second time I ever wore them. My last competition, some guy had them on. Scott showed me they were awesome. So again, I'm gonna pull them up. To about the middle of my knee. The middle of my knee. Pull my straps out. Bottom. I should have pulled it up a little bit harder. Whew. These things are amazing. This one's a little. Should have put this one on a little bit higher. Ready?
Seven, last one.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. Step up. 10.
Good job. Next exercise, which I've never done before in my life, is a Zercher squat. And a lot of guys that have big deadlifts and big squats swear by this exercise. It helps maintain a tight position, proper posture and everything, squatting and deadlifting. So I'm going to incorporate it. Today I'm going to do 3 sets of 6 with the 135. See how that goes. Not bad. After that, I do 3 sets of leg extensions, and then I move on to my glutes. I do glute thrust, hip thrust. I do a couple sets of that. Then I do seated hamstring curls, and that's it for that. All I'll do is standing calf raise. And I'll do croc rows at the end. I'll do 20 reps with 70-pound dumbbells on each side. I'll just do 20 and 20, one set of rows with the dumbbell, and that's it. And then that's it for today. Let's get this going. Seated hamstring curls. Make sure you're down and back and down, 90 degree. It's not right. Pad is below, above your knee. Pad is above your knee. Drive your knees up, heels go back. Squeeze.